you want to support your physical body to do all of the magical physiological functions like having optimal blood flow and lymph flow moving to your pelvis and pussy so that it is nourished, so that it is vital, so that it's able to have the most epic pleasure and sex possible, then you're going to want to do these body care tips with me today. So I'm going to walk you through some actual hands-on body care techniques that you can be doing, and I encourage you to do it right here in this video with me. So I call this my quick fix lymph and blood reset. And it's just that. It's quick, it's easy. These are things I literally do every single day. And the more that you do them, the more it's going to help your body over time. It doesn't really help that well to just do this once and then be done. This is something you want to come back to again and again. So we're going to start actually working on our collarbone. And you might think like, okay, well, why aren't we working on our vulva and pussy? Well, like it's incredibly important to touch the tissues of your vulva and pussy too and nourish this area. I teach and guide people to do plenty of that. But today we're going to actually work with the rest of your body because you are one whole connected piece. And when it comes to blood and lymph flow specifically, if the lymph and the blood flow is clogged in other areas of your body, it's not going to be reaching your pelvis at all. So we're going to think big picture and help open and decongest other areas of your body so that the blood and lymph can naturally flow towards the pelvis. So today we're going to start up here at the collarbone. And I want you to, so your collarbone is this bone right here. Most of us know what that is. And you're going to start with just some gentle tapping right above the collarbone and right below the collarbone, okay? And this is quick. We're not going to spend a ton of time here, but while you touch, you can tap lightly, you can do little circles, and then I actually like to just kind of like brush right above and brush right below. You want to do the both sides at the same time, so please do that. I'm not doing the other side because I have a mic here that will make lots of loud noise. And while you do it, I want to encourage you to just breathe. And notice if there's any tension, any tenderness up here. This area you want to always come to first because this is one of the biggest lymphatic and blood exchanges in your body that pours in and out of your heart. So if this area above and below the collarbones is congested, there's so many lymph and blood vessels that come in and out here. If it's congested up here, it's going to be congested everywhere else in your body. You can work all day long everywhere else, but if it comes to this point and it can't get past, like it just gets like backed up like a toilet, literally. Okay, so lymph and blood circulation at the collarbone, check. Number one done. Then you're going to want to come down to the area right below your sternum. So your sternum is your center chest bone. You're going to want to come off the bone just into the area where you feel the squishy part of your stomach, okay? And we're just gonna massage in a gentle circle right in this area. And I wanna encourage you to just start really shallow first, really superficial, not going too deep. And then just breathing. And then little by little, you can actually go a little bit deeper. And you can even hold in a couple areas where you feel more tension and tightness. And again, you can tap as well. So in this area, you have one of your largest lymphatic ducts. It's called your cisterna chyli. And so we want to stimulate this area because of that. You're getting in a little anatomy lesson here. Anatomy's cool, science is cool. Helps you to understand the why behind things. Okay, you might feel some tenderness there. I generally have tenderness. So the next thing you're going to do, you're actually going to probably want a little bit of oil for this. So you can use any oil, jojoba, coconut. You can also just do it on your skin. It's just fine. If you do it without oil, you actually get a little extra fascial dragging and stretching at the same time. So if you don't have oil, that's fine. So start right in that same area. We come off the sternum into the squishy part of your stomach. And I'm going to invite you to push in and then pull straight down to your belly button. And then lift, come back up to the top, push in, pull straight down. And do that about 10 times. We have a major lymphatic chain moving right down the center here. We also have our descending or our aorta and our inferior vena cava, both coming up and through here. These are the largest blood vessels in the body that brings blood up and down your body. And so we really want this area is so important to have open and flowing, and to help relieve the tension and the tightness in the tissue and the fascia lines so that the blood and the lymph can flow. You'll probably even feel, if you go slow enough, you can feel your pulse, okay? It's a good sign. You should be beating, you should feel a pulse there. And as you feel that pulse and you do these strokes, you can just kind of think of optimal blood flow, the rivers in your body flowing and moving. You can do little circles here. And if you're wondering, like, how much pressure should I do? My answer is yes, like just touch your body. Don't worry too much about the pressure, how you should be touching, whether it's a circle or a tap. Just do what feels right. I want you to trust your body. You can't mess this up. Okay, so you can start with light and go deeper and then go back to light. Okay, so we went down to the center line and now we're right at our belly button. Here's the next step. Now I want you to just do gentle circles all around your belly button. You can think of your belly button kind of like a clock, 12 at the top, 6 at the bottom, and almost like you're trying to hit each number on the clock a little bit. This is when I generally just do circles like you can see, or I just hold pressure and do a little bit of pulling outwards in my body. So again, I call this a quick reset. So you just go around once. You can draw this out as long as you want. If you want to massage your body for 45 minutes and doing these techniques, please do. It is going to be very helpful, but I want to give you something easy and quick to do daily. So going all around the clock, ta-da, and then maybe finishing with just some circles all around your belly button. The next thing I want to invite you to do is kind of grab, you might turn your underwear down from here, grab your belly, grab its flesh with both hands, and you're just going to do a gentle stirring here. Okay, so there's so much lymph, there's so much blood flow in our digestive system, in our small intestine, so much of it. So we want to just move this area here, the entirety of this area. You want to move in a clockwise direction. So clockwise, like your body is the clock, you want to move from left to right. Breathing deeply. Oh, it feels so good. Doing that for about 30 seconds to a minute. And then the last thing I'm going to invite you to do is come down to work your groin area. The inguinal area is what it's called anatomically, or your bikini line for simplest terms. And what I'm going to have you do is actually just rub first in your bikini line. And then tap. There's many lymph ducts as well in your bikini line area here. You can actually feel them. If you slow down your touch, you can feel these little balls. Kind of feels like little peas or little pearls under there. Those are lymph nodes. All right, so just tapping. You can do gentle circles and rubbing. So that's it. That's your quick fix lymph and blood reset. It's that quick and easy. You can do this every single day if you wish, and you will see benefits, I promise. So if you like this video and you want more where it came from, please reach out to me. Let me know, and go to my website at naimapierce.com where you can learn more about different ways to work with me. This is just one of my triphasic models of how I work with people to have more epic sex. This is the physical realm, and we also work somatically, emotionally, and energetically to help you work through any and all blockages that are preventing you from having the most epic sex possible. Send me a message and let me know how this video went for you. Ask any questions if you need, and I will see you on the other side.